morning.
It is.
Love being here. Have great appreciation for you, for Esther and Jerry, and what you have helped me achieve. My question is...
The achievement's all yours. All we did was stand and beam a signal that you made your way to. We can't go get you and drag you here. It's all you're doing.
My question is about the energy that creates worlds. I love it. I can feel it inside me. I feel it in every plant and animal and every human being. I feel it in this earth.
Good, because when you're feeling it, you are in sync with it. In fact, you have to be in sync with it in order to feel it.
And my question is this: how can we alter the common devices that we have?
You can't. You don't need to. Get off it.
How can we create new devices?
Well, the creation of new, what do you mean by a device?
A device like a motor. What I want to know is how can we use the energy that creates worlds to power a motor?
By understanding the inherent power in vibration and utilizing it. In other words, do you understand electricity?
Yes.
You do. Well, that's good. Explain it to us. Well, we're not
Sure.
mocking you even in the slightest. We want to hear a brief, if you can, explanation of electricity.
Electricity is a form of vibration that
has been harnessed
to create...
By understanding its opposite poles.
Right. To do things that we have desired for it to do.
So you get the flip switching part of it.
Right. Now I want to know how this energy can be simply used, because I can feel it all around us. I can feel it right now. And knowing it is a really good feeling.
Well, here's the thing. Everything that now exists in terms of these inventions that you are talking about, at one time existed more as discomfort that people were feeling without it. In other words, when people know what they do want, it is born out of their awareness of its absence. So as life causes the desire for comfort and the desire for ease and the desire for efficiency, as these desires are launched into the vortex, there they are spinning. And law of attraction already has gathered all cooperative components. So the answer to what you're looking for, the invention itself, the motor itself, already exists in vibrational form. So your work is, you have to become one with the vortex before it will reveal itself to you in a gradual enough unfolding that you can fit it into your society. Jerry and Esther, when they first began visiting with us, a man came to them who was an inventor, a good inventor. In fact, much of the technology that you are all experiencing today, the sound technology, came from his small laboratory. And he had received a sort of vision from someone who was telling of some self-perpetuating devices, and the concept of it was intoxicating, but there were so many bridges that needed to be built before, not only before it could be understood, and not only before it could be actually constructed, but before it was ready to be received by the masses. And the two things that were most hindering in nature is that until the masses believe it, there's no money to fund it. And until there's some money to fund it, things like that are sort of slow going. And then the people who have conceptualized it, and even the inventors who have proven the validity of it, if they could stay in the pureness of the concept, the means to create it would come rapidly to them. But almost to a number, they get caught up in the injustice of a civilization that is not ready to embrace it, and they lose their own connection to their own creation, and the whole thing breaks down. And that happens over and over again. There are so many people like you who are on the brink of a discovery, and it is so vivid you can feel it through every vessel of your body. You can feel it moving through you and can describe it in many ways. But you don't quite get there because the practicality of you trying to take the physical manifested world and the current physical manifested market and the current physical manifested powers that be into the vortex with you is what always trips you up, and then you don't stay in the vortex long enough for the revelation to come to you. So we say to you, if you can leave the how it will come, when it will come, who else will be with it, and where it will be, if you can leave that out of it, and you can think about what you want and why you want it, and you can tune yourself to the vortexual frequencies that are already established, it is our promise to you that if you will allow yourself to be a cooperative component to what's already in the vortex, the means, the path, the details will reveal them to you with such clarity that anyone who then listens to you will understand the power of what you've come to know, because you have the energy that creates worlds backing you up and knowing what you know. But do you know things that there are not yet words to articulate. You know things that there is no scientific proof for yet, you see. So if you can make that jump with us, if you can say scientific proof isn't necessary because scientists hold themselves back. Do you know what the basis premise of science is? We have this idea, but instead of going in the direction of the idea, we're going to start with this building that we've constructed that has taken us off in all of these wild goose chases, and we're going to make all of these wild goose chases relevant to our new invention. Because if we don't, we'll lose credibility with all of these scientists who have been crowing about all of this technology, and we'll lose funding because all of these people are making money on all of these wild goose chases. You see, you can't get there from there. You cannot get to new technology by running down the roads of old technology, and you don't have to. So do you believe? Do you believe that it's already in the vortex? Do you believe?
I know it.
So, yes, you do. So you know that it's in the vortex. So do you believe that you can find it if you're not in the vortex?
No.
Of course you can't. And can you feel frustration that you commonly feel as you're trying to move it forward? Is your indicator that you're not in the vortex? Yes. And so do you realize that you've just been trying to do the impossible? You can't get there from there. Your work is to get into the vortex. Your work, and we'll just give it to you simply. This is our promise to you. If you will let the vision of what's in the vortex thrill you, if you can let it please you in its vibrational form, it is our promise to you. The path to the manifestation will reveal itself to you. You got to keep yourself happy in the vision, and not let reality dominate what you're thinking and feeling.
Thank you.